vlog for what would have been working against the Wednesday. So we're gonna pretend like it's Wednesday. But anyway, let me just say this. I currently live on, and I need to get a new tripod so I can hold my finger. I currently live in South Georgia. Originally, when I decided to come to Georgia, I wanted to go to Atlanta, but I was recruited to come to South Georgia because of my credentials and licenses and things like that. And in South Georgia, it's basically rural area, rural Georgia, small towns, things like that. And there is pretty much like a shortage of qualified, licensed, credentials level practitioners, therapists, doctors, psychiatrists, just health professionals. Because, let's face it, let's be real, right? Like, when you go to school for certain things, you're like, okay, I want to help people, I want to do that, but I also want to make a living. And typically in rural areas, you don't make as much as you would make in a bigger city, right? Like Atlanta, New York, Chicago, or LA, those kind of places. So most people, when they graduate from professional graduate degrees, whatever, they tend to leave for bigger cities, things of that sort. So I was living in Charlotte and perfectly fine, I think, for the most part. But I didn't know, I wasn't managing my money correctly. Not to the best ability. I had this big house that I was renting. I didn't buy it, so I was gonna try to rent to own it, whatever. Anyway, I had a real estate career that I was trying to launch, and my children were there, and we were trying to live a decent life. I was being, I don't even know what the word is, but I was, speaking events and things like that. I was speaking on panels, and I was coming to Atlanta for certain events and stuff like that. Like, it was working out. But I think when I started, after I had my wreck and I started my debt-free journey and all that, something changed about me, and you definitely can follow my debt-free journey. I have a whole vlog series, so check that out on this channel as well. But something changed, and I think I didn't start my debt-free journey until over summer, right before I had decided, or right before I left for Georgia from North Carolina. So I had basically already left Charlotte anyway, but I don't know that I would have been able to be as successful as I have been if I had stayed on my debt-free journey. If I had stayed in Charlotte, just because the cost of living and all that, it just didn't really add up for what I was trying to do. So when I was recruited to come to South Georgia, I took it, and I quickly found out about the loan forgiveness program that you can be a part of if you're a licensed professional. Anyway, I don't even know if I told anybody, but that didn't work out. So, because my license and stuff didn't transfer fast enough, basically, and so there's this deadline, and I'm thankful to God that happened. It's so crazy. I always pray, though. I always pray to God, God, whatever is your will, let that be, because, I have certain things that I think I want, and then I'm when it don't work out, I'm man, you know what, that was actually good. This was happening, whatever the situation is actually better than I could have ever planned for. So that was a blessing in disguise. I didn't think it was going to be a blessing. It's not what I was asking for or looking for, but it worked out better than I planned. And that's why I always say God is the best of planners. So I ended up, it was a blessing that I moved to the rural side of Georgia, because the job that I was working in, I was actually providing treatment to basically inmates, and it was something that I had never done before. Okay, so yeah, working with inmates or in the prison system is the only job I had not done yet in my professional career as a counselor. So I was yeah, and they definitely paid me a sign-on bonus. So I'm on the debt-free journey. So like that's the extra money for me to pay toward debt. So that's what I was thinking. Like, yeah, let's do this. So I did that and basically finished that up like after like 8 months. So it's like, okay, now I'm good. I definitely enjoyed it. I mean, no regrets at all, honestly. And if it wasn't for certain situations, things, people, then I would still be there probably, because I actually enjoyed my work. I actually love working with the inmates, the detainees. Like they're actually really good people. I mean, I know it sounds weird, but I don't know. This is it's hard to explain because most people would never understand what I just said, that comment. But anyway, so I realized that I needed to kind of take a moment and figure out what is it that I want to do. Like, where am I trying to go? And, you know, in terms of my career, my 5-year plan, where do I need to be in order to accomplish those goals? Because I can't center everything around the debt-free journey. I know that sounds crazy. It's kind of counter what I'm doing in my journey, but it's true. Like, I have children and I need a life in a sense. And I just did a vlog and I probably am contradicting myself. But I'm very much an entrepreneur at heart. Like, that's who I am. And if I'm not doing something that's going to bring me closer to being self-employed or really building my corporation, which I do have a corporation, if I'm not doing something that's going to, and then my media production company, all that, if I'm not doing something that's going to bring me closer to that, then it's not good. I'm not feeling fulfilled. So I'm like, the best place for me to be is Atlanta, because I can at least be able to network and start to work on the things that I'm passionate about. I am slowly, but very shortly, transitioning out of the role as a full-time clinician. That's not really what I want to do anymore, like full-time, because I've put in almost 11 years now, and it's time for what I was saying was, before my phone so rudely interrupted me, I am slowly, surely transitioning to teaching and supervising new counselors and clinicians that's coming into the field. Writing, of course, I just wrote my book and I'm working on getting that published. I'm in that process now. And of course, just my media production, where I can produce content that's definitely focused on mental health. Sorry, that's police and they trying to get me ticket. Yeah, you know, focus on mental health and breaking the stigma, things of that sort. So there's so much more that I want to do, but I have to transition out of being a full-time clinician and really do it. And the way for me to do that is to be 100% debt-free, so that I don't have as many, like, I guess, costs. Like, my cost of living won't be as high, and I'll be able to invest money that I earn from work into my business, like as far as startup costs and, you know, things to kind of get everything launched the way I want it to. And then it'll be more self-sufficient. But yeah, so it's a strategy, it's a plan, it's a goal, it's all together. But I know that I need to be closer to Atlanta, and also, like, in South Georgia, I don't think there's even a, like, airport. So I need to travel, and especially with my book launches, you know, book signings and book, you know, other events and things of that sort. You know, I need to be able to get up and go, and I need to be able to live and enjoy life with my children while I'm doing this debt-free journey, while I'm launching and doing my business stuff and all that stuff, so I can kind of have more work-life balance, and things will feel, I actually probably feel even more motivated. I really feel like I would. So, and then the energy is different. When you're around people who are business-minded, who have goals, and they're on the grind. It's something about the city life. When I see all the cars on the road, like, I know it's crazy and all the traffic, I know it's horrible, but it motivates me. It's like, oh yeah, we all on the ground, we all try to get there. We might be sitting here waiting and stuck for an hour, but we on the ground, we trying to make this happen, and that feels awesome to me, and I just need to be around that, and I have not been around that in almost a year, and it is driving me crazy. So I say all that to say, I am just sent my resume out and I resigned from my job. No, I didn't even have a job. But, I mean, I sent my resume and the lady emailed me back. I had talked to her last year before I came to Georgia, and I probably could have got a job with her, like, literally. And I just didn't. I just decided to go to the South Georgia, whatever. So she sent me an email back, and actually they're hiring now. They're interviewing, and she's like, "Oh, I remember you, yes." And like the certification that I have, my license, my full license in addiction. She was like, "Oh my gosh, that's awesome." So I'm actually on my way to Atlanta for an interview right now. So you guys, by the time you see this, you will know if I'm either moving to Atlanta or moving back to North Carolina. We're gonna see. So you will find out in the next scene, and I will see you then. Pray for me, y'all. Pray for me. Hey guys, so I am back from my interview, which lasted about just an hour. Went very, very well, and I was offered the position. So I am moving to Atlanta. Finally, because that was the whole purpose of moving to Georgia in the first place. So I'm so excited. I have really early morning hours, so that basically it's like working half a day and making a salary, and then I can like focus on networking downtown Atlanta, my book, go to events, filming for my YouTube channel. Like, there's so many more things. And I also want to teach some online classes and some community college courses. So I will have time to do all of that and work this job, basically. The best thing about it is that it's actually a contract. So, I mean, I'll still get, it's like a full salary, but it's contract, it's self-employment. So I am self-employed again. Finally, yes, like I'm contracting my services with this organization, this company. Like, that's like the best feeling ever. I am back in full entrepreneur mode, grind mode. Yes, like, thank you, God. Like, he worked this thing all the way out. So I'm excited about that. I will give you guys more information soon once I get settled in and moved into downtown Atlanta from where I was living, South Georgia. I will let you guys know. I'll do another vlog on my house, apartment, wherever I'm going to be living. I think the month of June will be like a transition thing, so I probably will get like a in-home suite, or unless I want to lodge with a friend or something for that month. We'll see how that works. I'm excited. I'm so excited. Like, this is, I know that God is doing this for a reason, and I feel like he's moving me over here because it's time to go. And this is my step before I move to California. So I'm excited. Like, I'm very excited. So stay tuned, and thank you guys for the prayers. I know you probably didn't have time to pray for me because I just filmed this stuff. Whatever. Oh my God, I'm moving to Atlanta. Watch out now. See you guys soon.